Welcome back, subscribers. This is going to be part 2 of this live stream project. So,
hopefully we get a lot more done this time than last time. Let me...
hey, go ahead. So I believe we were going to move the letters up first.
Yes. About an inch, you were saying.
It's 2.5 from the top, so.
Okay. Whew. Yeah?
Yeah.
A half of that? Okay. Do you want me to just leave it?
For now, I suppose.
Okay.
Okay.
Bill's gonna hold it for you, but if you want me to just leave it, I can stand here and do what I do best. Look pretty. Oh, we just mowed our lawn, so I may be really sniffly. I should have took Kelly medication before the lawn, but hindsight.
I always told
Frick.
and we have the window open again. It's very hot.
No, we're very warm. But also, if we start painting, we're going to need the window open anyway. So the fumes don't cause any problems. Would you like me to do what I did last time?
Yes, please.
All of it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Got blow my nose again. So.
Moved stuff over too far. Reference point. So, minus 2 inch off this. So,
Oh, I just fixed them.
These ones will be a little more difficult. I actually need to use the line. So I need to peel these little guys off.
There we go. Oh, because she's already in there. That's why. Not very explain it. I tried adding someone twice too. The thing couldn't figure out why the second one I wouldn't add. No. Oh, going to blow my nose again. This must be awful for anyone listening.
I was going to say jokingly, unless they're into that.
Yeah, you know. And if they are, all the power to them.
Very niche.
Oh, remember that one from Tosh.0 where the guy apparently sneezes and people ask him to sneeze?
Doing stuff
Yeah.
of random assortments.
So. And I know we're a lot more quieter on live streams than we are during the actual thing. It's mostly because of the fact that once someone joins, I'm really trying to talk to them, but until then, it's just me waiting.
And me trying to concentrate.
Yeah.
Especially on something like this.
Oh, that was my neck.
Because I didn't notice it last time. But after we were done the stream, I went to go and sit down and just try and calm down and relax. And I'm like, wow, my legs like really hurt.
She is standing right now because of her. I'm trying to figure out a nice way to say your short.
My vertically challengedness.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. She does have to actually like lean over the board to get to the parts that she's doing. Though the funny part about it is the fact that she is, you see, her hips are almost the exact same height as the desk. So
Yay, that didn't take as long.
yeah, and see, with you being calm now, it's not as much of a problem. Do you want to do that first?
Yeah, we were gonna.
Okay, no, I forgot. I forgot what we're doing. Just go ahead. I wasn't sure if we're doing that or if we were doing these guys, but yes, I think you're right. We're doing this first. Because yeah, it was this, and then on. If this takes a long time. Then that was all we're going to do. But if it's not, then we're going to be trying to do the deer and the moose. If not, the deer and windows get held off till tomorrow. I think we said that we were going to try sketching them out today.
Yeah.
Well, argumentatively, Tams, you can remove the tape now. So there you go. What do you want me to do with this? Garbage it?
Unless I am going to need it for some other project that requires those letters.
That's me destroying it.
I was going to say, that's what I thought.
Because even so, we'll just do a new one. Oh, it's going to go the fourth time? Gee, bus. Yeah, so her mom said that she skimmed through the last video and said that she liked what was so far being seen. Though, in truth, there wasn't much.
It was literally watching paint dry. No.
Yeah, that looks good to me as well. Oh, I was wondering where the second chair was. I was so confused until I realized where the second chair was. Also, I have not watched these back, so I do apologize if at any point you can't hear me properly because I'm walking around the room. I don't know how well this mic is, and I don't know how well this room echoes or what other noise it picks up. Tammy assures me that you guys can hear me. I'm loud after all.
So should I remove this one?
Yes. You don't need that for any particular reason. You said you were only there for the mine purposes, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so yeah, that looks good. See, this is
Progress.
this looks really good.
This is what happens when a panda is not comfy.
Yeah, well, you had a reason to be grumpy. It was just things weren't going exactly as planned. Yeah, for the record, they cannot see the I'm just trying to see if I can get the light to move enough that you guys can see it. But no, you guys cannot see it. Which is okay. It just means that you guys won't see it as much until she puts paint on it, and it'll just start magically appearing. But yeah, basically she's just putting pencil down, and then she's removing some of the tape, and then there's certain parts where she could not get it because the tape was overlapping, and she's just removing the tape a bit more and then covering that area. Had to look back at your other E to make sure you're doing it right.
Yeah, so that we did match. Do.
I forgot another project you did for your parents.
The one that my mom sent me earlier today.
Your mom sent you one that you did earlier
My
today?
mom sent me a picture.
I didn't see the picture.
No, I forgot until just now.
But no, your stone.
Yeah, that's what she sent me.
Oh, really?
Because she put a lilac bush out in front.
Oh.
Right beside it.
There's a stone in front of her parents' house that has their address on it. So it's like a giant stone. It's like, I think 3 feet?
At least 3 feet on top of another.
Yeah, on top of another, like, foot piece. And basically, it's just got large, basically 1 foot. Maybe it's actually, it could be 4 feet. But anyway, it has large letters just of their address. So that when you're driving past, you definitely know where the address is. It's not one of those places where you barely can see it because it's like letters just sitting on a, what to call it there? They go just on a fence, they can. But nonetheless. I have helped primarily kind of the same way I'm helping now. Tammy do 3 of the 4 projects or 5 projects she did for her mom. This will be the 4th one I've helped with. I helped the tree. I helped the 2 doors. For sure, I helped with the 1 door. Sorry. And I helped with the rock. I did not help with the other door because that was before my time. You had 1 door that you just painted. I think it was your room door.
Yeah. And then I don't think you helped with the Raven one either.
The Raven one being the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was a long time ago.
No, I didn't do those 2.
Long time ago.
But I helped with the one that your parents' bathroom door.
Uh-huh.
I helped with the wall, and I helped with the rock. And I'm slightly helping with, or I'm helping with this. If you guys can hear a light hum in the background, I think that's my upstairs neighbors using their washer. Hopefully you guys can't hear it because it's actually bugging me. As a severe joke, it would be awful if you did that and just a grouping of paint just came with it.
Don't even joke. That's why we're using painter's tape.
Yeah, you can see the faint outline of needs a lot more. We haven't watched cable in the last couple days, have we?
You have.
When?
Watched it on
Fiddles.
Sunday, I think.
Fiddles. That means that we don't have any shows. Okay. I was hoping that we could watch something after this. But just means that we're going to have to watch stuff on YouTube and stuff. Not a big deal. I can find something.
This is going to be the awkward one.
Yep.
Along with the O.
What else can we talk about? Probably lost. Just yeah.
Erase.
Okay, I need to move you because I keep hitting you. It's a little ornament. It had candy in it. On the outside, it has Ninja Turtles. If you keep hearing a little tick, 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 ticks, it's definitely what that is. Just it's on the wall, and I keep resting my arm right next to it. And then when I go to help Tammy, I flick it with my elbow. I kind of hope that someone had actually shown up by now. It's funny actually watching you pull this stuff off. I hear you pull it off, and then actually watch you pull it off. It's like delayed video. Except I'm the only one that has delayed video.
I'm stepping on something. There's a little ball of tape, and I'm like, hey.
If you want to, you can always go to the post I made and add more people or share it yourself or whatever. Okay?
Okay.
You can always do that after you're done your pee. So, because of what you're doing and how it's working, do you want to sketch out everything before painting?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, before it was the idea of you were only going to partially sketch them out. Like the idea was the fact that you weren't going to get, you weren't going to do the moose in full detail. But if you want to, do you want to do them in full detail?
Oh, as full detail is probably like for shape and stuff, because obviously I'm not going to bother.
Shading or anything, yeah, I get that. Sorry, guys. That was me. Move my foot back and kicking the cord. Okay. So, if you'd like, you can go and see if you can want to add anyone else, or if you want to share it, or using your device. Or you just stare. Okay. All I can see is you literally staring at your chair. It's fine. All I could see was you staring at your chair. So then you want to do that then? Did you want to add anyone else?
How many people I saw was.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Because, like, you know, if you want to add anyone, just add them spontaneously. I was going to make a joke that the reason that no one goes on because no one actually, anytime they get a message from me, they're just, delete. It sometimes feels like that.
I had 2 people.
Okay.
My most loyal subscriber. All of his butts. Okay, we were going to do the table. We sketch out that.
Yeah, you can sketch with that.
So we were going to go with this one.
Yeah, to about that height.
To about the, just above this.
Yeah, sure, it can be
Is that
just
what you
above
said?
it. I wasn't sure if you wanted to go just above or just below, but yeah, just above is too. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. I was looking at Tammy's computer. I'm like, I can't see this. So I was hoping that I could see it.
The most.
Do you want to just use that?
Now that I've already drawn the line.
Well, I noticed that your line was a little crooked.
You're a little crooked.
Harsh, but okay.
look a little better then.
Yes. I didn't realize that we have two of them right there too.
More tiggly.
Hopefully. I don't know. It looks like it's a little off on the one side, but that could just be me. Like the one side over there looks like it goes like this, or the other side goes more like this. Is that just me?
Do you want to?
Okay, you want me to? I really hate to do this to you. I think that you need to use the ruler.
Face.
I know. That's just under 5. That's just over 5.
That's nice.
Okay, you don't care? Okay. Yeah, that looks good up there. And I can just, the rest of it's fine. There's other problems with it, but I'm starting to become a perfectionist, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
Gonna say you can always leave the tape on there.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of where I'm placing the dice here.
Okay. Hopefully before the end of this session, we have everything sketched out and at least the table and the meat shop colored. And Tammy, if things start becoming frustrating with the guys, just take a break from them and just do like the mild sketches of them. Yeah. There's definitely a B outside that window.
So I think I want the other two right where that tape is. So.
Okay. Yep, there's definitely a freaking. Yeah, you're not coming in here, sir. Please and thank you.
Can I have a chair?
I'm sorry, you took the other chair out of the room and did not put it back in here. I cannot. Okay. You called my bluff. You have my chair. There you go.
Huzzah! Chair.
Now we'll get different chairs.
My makeshift trash can dumped over.
Did you talk up a storm while I was gone?
I said my makeshift trash can tipped over.
Why'd you knock it over? Don't say, it just tipped over. That's not how that works. You knocked it over. Why did you knock it over?
It's not like I meant to.
Oh, there's the excuse. It was an accident. You always say things like that are accidents. Almost like, accidents happen. And it wasn't your fault we got married. Sorry, I'm trying to bug her. The thing is the fact that I can bug her about pretty much anything. And most of the time, she answers with silence. Unless I say something really, 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 really brutal about myself. Then she goes, okay. I'm going to do something to you that you may or may not like. No! There you go. Everyone could see what you were doing, but they could not see here. So when you started working on the back end of the moose, maybe I should move it back so they don't see you work on the back end of the moose. There's no moose butts. Oh, someone's here. Hello, number 2. Greetings and welcome to this room. I am not a robot. Beep boop, beep boop. If you talk in chat, I will reply to you. And so, they left. They did not like robot me. Whoo. They ran fast. I wonder if it's my voice. They're expecting to hear you. Like they see the name Tammy, they're like, oh, I'll go check out the girl. And then they hear, hi, you guys! Oh no, it's a trick.
It's a trap.
It was probably a random person then. To find out it was like someone like you knew, like your mom or your sister or someone like family member, they come in, hear me talking. Nah. It'd be worse if it was my mom. Oh God, he's talking. Mom? I had to listen to him for 18 years. The real reason my family doesn't talk to me. They don't want to hear my voice.
It's a little harsh, don't you think?
Who? Me? Hello and welcome to the room. Just trying to see if I can do any different voices. Like this is my new voice. And then I find out, like, you know, when I watch this back, if I ever do, it's like all you're hearing is the exact same pitch, the exact same thing, with just me talking.
He thinks that his hooves are too little. Too little baby hooves.
I second, third, and fourth that sentiment. No, I'm always pretty harsh on myself. Where have you been? Oh my crap, she looked at me. Oh,
I tried to block it from you.
She looked at me and sneezed. I only do that I never do that to you. I never do that to you.
You're funny.
I don't.
You've
I
done
sneeze
that
on
to
your
me.
foot. That's a different story. I can't sneeze to my right. That's you. I can't sneeze to my left. There's my food. So I sneeze forward. It's not my fault your foot's in the freaking way. You sneezed at my face.
I sneezed like this.
I felt it on my face.
Well, I'm sorry you felt it.
You
on
have
your face.
sneezed on my face.
And this is what I have to deal with.
Sneezing on my face is what you have
No.
to deal with? One of us has to deal with this. One of us has to deal with that problem. Me. You sneezed on my face.
I was gonna say you opted into it.
What? I opted into sneeze. How?
No, you opted in for it to be your problem.
Oh, I see. I see. Next time I sneeze, I'm just going to look directly at you. One of us is going to be drenched in monkey.
Saliva.
Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to state sneeze, but. You married me, so I'm just gonna sneeze on you. That's my tiny voice. I'm just gonna sneeze on you because I'm a little brat panda. Yeah, this is all this stream is now becoming. I'm just gonna just say weird stuff about you now. Because I'm a little panda.
I'm a monkey.
Because I'm a little brat panda. Punk pandas.
You know what I realized?
That you married me?
Nope.
What? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So
No, it's fine.
no, because the antlers are gonna be like
No, it's fine.
here. I hate you. More sneezing. Just because.
No, that's fine. And the funny part is that they can't see. So all they're hearing is you going, no, see, and they don't realize where, things are.
Are we doing it this way or this way?
We were doing both because it has to be that way. And then it also has to have his snout. Oh, there's another person. There's another number 2. Maybe they'll run away like the other number 2, or maybe they'll actually talk to us in chat. But you can talk to them. You can go hi.
Hello.
There we go. She now said hello to you. Maybe this person won't run away. Maybe they won't think this is just a trap and it's just some guy talking to them with the name Tammy. Instead, it's actually a female who's drawing named Tammy and her husband talking occasionally because she's focusing on what's happening, so she's not looking at chat. But I'll reply with stuff and repeat what you said, or you can just watch and listen to us ramble. I know you can't really see much of what's going on. It's just lighting. She's drawing a moose right now. Our camera's not the best. We have to get a new camera eventually. So. Ah, they're gone. They heard the words, the camera wasn't the best, and ran away. Sure, that's big enough snouts. I know what I said. I'm just
You also need room for the bear.
Bear schmear.
How do you?
Number 2's back. I don't know if it's the same number 2.
Yes, you're back.
Number 2's back. But yes, if you actually do comment anything in the chat, we can kind of reply back and stuff. We're just basically. Oh yeah, I can. No, again. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see his face in the video. No, that actually makes things worse.
It made it look decent on my screen.
Yeah, I know. My screen and my screen are completely different looking. But yeah, she's doing a project for her parents. She's trying to get it done before the weekend. It's a 2 foot this way by 4 feet that way board, and she's going to be drawing basically what the thumbnail is. She's going to be drawing that onto this. The thumbnail is actually a drawing she did previously on this channel. But it was just on a piece of paper versus this. She wanted to make sure she had all the.
No. I was going to try and do it so I didn't have to rest my hand up. But alas, I'm not that good with my left hand.
But yeah, there's not really much for talk about at this point in time, just because I was just bugging her a few moments ago. Like a husband bugging their wife's best friend. Isn't that right, little panda bear? If you want to, you can always use your laptop to look up the antlers. Or your phone. Or your phone. We're planning on going for another hour and 10 minutes, but if she starts getting into the groove of things, we may go until 11, which is 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's just before 9 here right now, seeing how I do not know who you are, number 2, but you've stuck around, so at least you're, wanting to watch. And you're not bothered by my voice. Okay. Right now she's doing the moose antlers, and she's trying not to cover as much of the words above as she can, but the idea is that she will start actually covering them because the words are in the background and the animals are playing dice. Do you think they should be bigger? Or
Just if they're bigger, then they're going to cover more of the words, which kind of is not what I was looking for.
okay, just want to make sure.
Grumble in the bumble.
Yeah. What else? What do you want to talk about?
Kind of want to talk about a show I'm watching, but
You want to talk about Vikings? Yeah. Well. I do hope that you get that done so that we can actually watch season 5 together. I watched for pretext. Tammy's watching Vikings at work on her lunch hour. She's got hour-long lunch hour, so she just sits there in the back, watches that, and eats her food. And we were watching it together at one point, first few episodes, and then Tammy started becoming too busy to actually watch it, so she just basically told me to watch it by myself, and that was a couple years ago. And then finally, we started buying them on DVD, and we were going to watch them together. And when we were watching them together, I told Tammy I couldn't watch them. It's just I remember too much of it already, so it was always like I was, wanting things or waiting for things to happen. It just wasn't enjoyable for me, so I told her to watch them on her own time. And she was like, okay. So she started watching them at work, like I said, and then he has the deer in the headlights look at for him, but his eyes are too wide. Yeah. But then she so yeah, she started watching them at work, and she's been pretty happy about it. And then when she's caught up to where I am now, we're gonna watch them together again.
You haven't watched season 5?
I have not.
Almost halfway-ish, a third of the way. I don't know how many episodes are in season 3. But
I think season 3 is when they start doubling them, isn't it? Or is it season 4 that they double them?
I noticed that season 4 has a lot, so.
I think
just
season
can't
3 is when
remember.
they start doubling them. But I'll double check here in a second.
Is that better?
Yeah, it looks better. One of the other suggestions I had is after you've done all of them, if you wanted to, we could take a picture of it and send it to your mom. That way she could see it.
Yeah.
Before you start coloring.
So, onto the bear.
Yep, onto the bear. Which will be I was just thinking like that being his as far as he goes, it's kinda like here. Like his chest can go here, but his head will then go here. Is that kinda right? I'm not saying that you, I'm just trying to figure out trying to help you.
So like having arm here, his other arm over here.
Yeah, that actually looks about right. What do you think?
His chest. Big bear chest. Big bear.
Yeah, that looks about right to me.
And then head.
But yeah, I'm hoping that taking a picture with your phone, it will show up better.
And then his shoulders would come up. Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Yeah, bear?
No,
Bear paw?
I made a mistake.
Are we getting like food?
I went bear claw, which is
Oh.
donut. I'm like, no, donuts. Oh, the donuts.
See, I would have gone bear paw. Or bear paw. It's also food. Oh, my shoulder just cracked. It's actually kind of interesting. Your original picture, only one animal has one paw on there. Every other animal has everything. And also, he is the only one that
Is it predator?
and not weird like hoofy things.
Fuzz. Fuzz. I might have to move this just down.
Yeah, go ahead. You only put it there because you were trying to actually just. Like, you can even take them away. Truthfully. You were only doing it so you could remember what was supposed to be where and how wide they were supposed to be. Yeah.
This is the problem. Because in my little sketch, it was made him more look like a teddy bear.
It also made him look a lot more pissed off, which I enjoyed. Out of all of them, he was the one that was pissed off. Kind of like he was losing. There's one fat bear. He looks fat.
Because you're looking at him from the front on.
Oh, I
You're
see.
looking at him.
I see. So bears are only fat from the front
They're like
and the side.
an egg shape with legs. Okay.
Yeah, but to be honest, they all kind of look cartoony, so. Even your moose looks a little cartoony.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to be too much of a problem.
Realism isn't my thing, man. Sometimes it is. When it is, I can do really, really well. When I'm not in the mood, nah. Never. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here we are not talking again. Just watching you draw. This bear.
Barf.
How many bears can you name? From like public, like cartoons or popular culture and crap like that. I can name like 3 off the top of my head.
The Bearstein or Bearstein bears.
Yeah, but you don't know their name. You just know their last name.
Smokey.
Yes, Smokey. Well, the most popular. One of them. I say there's one other one that's more popular. And his friend. Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. I smell a picnic basket.
And then Yogi, then Boo Boo's like, oh, Yogi. Something like that. Like,
I can't remember. Boo Boo almost sounded kind of like Eeyore. He always sounded like somewhat depressed. I don't know. That's in my opinion. Though.
no, Eeyore was actually like very depressed versus Boo. I think Boo was just like, I have to deal with this guy again. Every day he gets us in trouble. He's my only friend, though. Can't we just go play like normal bears or something? Like, why do we have to constantly piss off the park ranger? Versus, why even bother? It's not like anyone's going to care anyway. But then you just remind me of another bear.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yes. You know any famous mooses?
Bullwinkle.
Any other ones?
Sam.
Yep.
Winchester.
That was in the show. He's called Bullwinkle Rocky. I guess
It's
Rocky.
called Rocky.
Yeah, they're actually called Rocky and Bullwinkle at one point. Not quite sure why, but
Good.
I guess he looks fat now. Less pissed off. Very much less pissed off. That's okay. He looks definitely fat. Yeah, it's the eyes are what's doing it there. His eyes are like on an angle in your original drawing, so it looks like he's pissed off. Looks a little bit better. Now you're looking all pissed off. Pissed about being fat.
Carlsbad.
Stop talking about my weight, or I will eat you.
Now, should I scooch that way, or should I move this down?
Well, you can move this way a bit more, but it only goes to about there. You monster. Actually, here, let me push it back a bit more. It'll be in frame. She's looking up a deer.
Oh,
Relax, piglet.
You're like on point for references today. All of the references. All of them.
Well, you know. There was nothing else to that. I just wanted to go, well, you know.
Well, you know.
The only bad part about doing these videos is how hungry I get after, 2 hours. To be fair, you always get hungry. Tammy and I have this problem. After dinner, Tammy will eventually get snacky, which is fine, So she wants to have something to eat, which is fine. But then she goes and she gets herself some food. Like, it's usually either she peeks out on a bag of chips, or she eats a bunch of chocolate, or recently it's been that she's been eating antipasto
Homemade.
and crackers. But she usually gets into that mood roughly around the time that I would still be getting, I'm now getting hungry. So she just starts peeking down. It's like, hi. She's like, hi. And I'm like, did you think about me? And she's like, no. I'm like, do you want to get us food? She's like, sure. But she just the running thing, or the running joke, is the fact that I keep trying to remind her, if you are getting snacky, think, does Robbie have food? When was the last time Robbie ate? Maybe ask if Robbie wants to get food too.
Nah, you're good.
And if I'm going, nah, I'm good, then of course, eat your little snacks. But if I'm going, yeah, I guess I could eat. The other problem is the fact that sometimes I'll look at her, I'm like, oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry. And she's like, oh yeah, you want some like a chocolate bar or something like that? I'm like, I'm hungry, Tammy. I'm not snacky. Or I'll be like, I could use like a tiny little bit of something, just a little snack. And Tammy was like, I'm gonna go cook you a full course meal. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I want like something sweet. She's like, oh, I can't help you.
I keep my nails and now I have a hard time getting these off here.
Or the other day, I bugged her for, what was it, like 2 hours or something?
Something like
My cat was being an a-hole. She clawed you. That's what it was. My cat clawed Tammy. And Tammy flinged her off, and my cat just stood there going, what? So I grabbed like the closest thing to me and threw it at my cat. And it was like a bag of Kit Kat Easter eggs. And it bounced off my cat. My cat ran away. It fell on the floor. And I just left it there. Because I was like, I'll grab them later. So the next day, I went to go grab them. And I'm like, oh, I'll grab them on my way back to the living room. Tammy got to the living room first. She picked them up, put them down. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Tammy's dealt with them. And then she proceeds to eat them. I'm like, Tammy? She's like, I'm like, why are you eating my chocolate? She's like, they were on the floor. I'm like, yeah, they were on the floor because I threw them at my cat when she clawed you. And then Tammy just gives me this look. I'm like, they weren't meant for you to eat. Like, that's not how this is supposed to work. And Tammy's like, oh. I'm like, why would you think that? Tammy's like, And then afterward, I'm like seriously, like, I have no other chocolates in this house. Everything else is yours. And then I proceed to go to, behind the couch where we keep all of our chocolate and proceed to throw chocolate at her. That was all her chocolate. And at a certain point, she's like, stop, I get the point. I'm awful. I'm like, just don't eat my chocolate. Oh, wait, did we have 3? I swear we hit 3 for a second there. Unless my brain just went, which is perfectly possible. I don't know if this is still the original number 2 or not. Or how long we've had 3 for. But yeah. The reason that she has chocolate and I don't is just because of the fact that I'm not a huge chocolate person. I get really worn down by chocolate quickly. I'm more of a candy person. So Tammy's more of the chocolate person. So whenever I do have anything that is my chocolate, it's usually I don't have a lot of it. I just like the Kit Kat ones because they had a nice little crunch to them. I'm also not a huge fan of anything that has too much crunch to it. Like, Crispy Crunch. Oh, I hate Crispy Crunch. Oh, like, when we get them in, like, Halloween candy and stuff. Oh, I just... I actually just realized that your original deer didn't have ears.
Ooh. Sacrilege.
Oh, it looks so deery. I'm actually serious. Like, it's got the...
No, I'm not telling you what I think it looks like right now.
Like a dog?
No.
What do you think it looks like, then?
Smell it.
Think smaller than a dog?
Yeah, like smaller than a dog.
You think it looks like a mouse?
Yeah.
Okay. And no, I think I know what your problem is that your original one kind of had more of a reindeer look to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't like crispy crunches. Like we get the Halloween candy where it has some of those in there, and I literally just hand them off to Tammy. I'm like, oh, I can't eat these because it's like, oh, she's the like I can't eat Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is like the marshmallows are just awful to me. They make my entire body shiver.
Then there's me.
She likes the crunch because it makes her think that she's crunching small mammals. Those don't look that long. Like the big is just, yeah, they should be bigger. Yeah, let me see that picture again. Yeah, like with this one, it should be about here before you start branching off. So it should be about don't. What you don't realize what she's doing is that whenever I start helping her like this, and she knows I'm helping her, but she just doesn't want to deal with it, she'll actually start like pretending to bite me and making numbing noises at me. Like, anyway, so about here is where it should start branching off, and then, in my personal opinion, and then after it branches off, it should go like that. Okay? Am I wrong?
Well, they don't go straight.
No. I said the one goes this way,
Mm-hmm.
and one goes this way. Just this way.
Look at me.
So I think those points need to be longer. Like the two end ones, the two last ones you did. They should be a little bit longer. Okay, when I said a little bit longer, I may have underestimated how little you were going to actually increase them. Maybe about another inch or two longer. Yes. She's now sticking her tongue out at me. This is a typical Tammy thing to do. She appreciates my help, but she shows it in very odd ways. Yeah, to me, that the only thing that could be better is the first one could be yeah, and then making the antlers a little bit longer, a little bit about half an inch longer. Yeah, that looks like the picture. Yeah, that actually looks like the picture. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna leave your chat here for a second. I'm going to go here, find said person. I haven't talked to them either ever or a long time. Which is perfectly fine. I'm going to do this. Now we go back. Okay. I think the other point is, yeah, somewhere on there. Yeah. Here, let me look at the picture real quickly. No, you can look at where it was. I was looking over your head. Yeah, because I think what it is it's this part is right here. So that part and that part are the same part.
So what, you want me to poke it up this way instead?
You can leave it the way it is. I think it's fine. I think what you need to do is just get rid of that line a little bit more. That line needs to be cut in half. Yeah, about there. That's perfect. Yeah, that's all it is. I think that's the concept behind it. I could be wrong because I don't know enough about deer anatomy, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If I'm wrong, we'll modify it then. I love the progress we've done. Like I said, the only thing I think that may need to be done, but that is up to your mom, is if these guys need to be larger. I know what your problem is. It's going to go like that if he does it, so that's the problem, and I agree with that. So, but if your mom is good with how that looks, then yeah, I think she'll be happy with that. That is pretty much exactly what she was saying.
I can't move over anymore.
She got back to me. She commented to you, but she commented to you while talking to me. She said, "Wow, looking good, babe." So I sent her the picture. So.
Man.
I'm just going to send her now a picture of. There.
And the question with the dice are these numbers on top? Or
I think they should be in the numbers on top. Your mom says well done.
Thanks, Mom.
Do you want me to go get an actual dice?
You really want to? I'm pretty sure I know what's on what side, or at least the majority of it.
That's what I said. I can help you by go get a dice. I'll be right back. For the record, for the people out there actually are wrong dice out there. Just one. I got it. There you go.
Ah, see? I was right. Okay.
The wrong dice, when you actually put your hand on opposite sides of a d6, it should actually total up to 7. If it doesn't total up to 7, it's actually an off-balance dice. I found out when I was looking at a bunch of dice. For gaming and stuff.
Six. Yeah, I do it so that it like that.
Yep, that's fine.
So I'm on the twos.
I was just making sure that you had the ability to have extra, change it to whatever way you want to. Do you want the twos to be facing the same way as well?
As well.
Okay. But yeah, we had gotten some D6s at one point for Dungeons and Dragons, and I was noticing that they were off, and because they didn't actually add up properly.
I can't move over anymore.
Well, either switching to your actual chair, or I guess I could always move this. Here, just screw it down. Just move this.
Oh no, the lighting.
So yeah. Go back to live chat just in case anyone messages, though I can see it on your screen. So yeah, mate, your mom is enjoying the way it looks. So just getting hungry.
Getting hangry. That was me earlier. Definition of angry. It just was picture me.
Okay, come on. Stop making noise outside.
No.
Man, actually have to close that window.
No.
Ow! Pulled my own beard. That's all. Don't worry. So yeah, once you get the pig done, shouldn't take you that long. We're gonna dust it off because then you get all the eraser chunks off because there's some eraser chunks still on. And then you want to start painting?
Sure.
At least the green. And you're thinking about it for that, just calling it a night?
Yeah.
Or you'll see how you feel when you get to that point.
I'll probably want to call it after that. Because I was getting noise.
Okay. Just want to make sure. To whoever is watching, if you actually do want to watch more of this, either the live streams or her actual stuff, we talk a lot more her actual stuff. I usually have something actually planned out to talk about. The problem is that I don't really want to get to a huge topic here and then have someone enter and, switch topics halfway through. So, and we're still trying to work on the live stream aspect of things. But if you actually do want to watch more of her drawing stuff, you can check out her channel, which you're on. But I mean, you can check out the other videos on her channel. Or tomorrow we should be back here, and it'll be a lot more interesting. Oh, okay, it'll be a lot more interesting tomorrow because tomorrow she definitely will be painting. She's going to be painting the moose and the deer tomorrow. For sure. We're aiming to have those two painted tomorrow And then if painting goes well and stuff like that, and it dries relatively quickly, she's going to paint the bear and the pig next. She wants to paint it that order because then when she's painting the bear, if she touches either side of the bear, it won't actually spread paint. So she's going to paint the moose, and then she's going to, plus because they're coloring, she's going to paint the moose first, I'm pretty sure. And after painting the moose, she's going to take the rest of the paint that she has in her little thing for the moose, lighten it up, and paint the deer.
Brain.
What were you doing?
Just my brain. You said lighten it up.
Okay, you let us in on this inside joke of yours?
It was just,
Wow, we have 3 nut-tabs.
it was when somebody was saying they got suspended because they threw a lamp at another student and they said lighten the F up.
Oh, well, like I said, we're still going to be going for another at least 22 minutes. But and we're going to try coloring the meat shop and the table. The meat shop is going to be green, and then so we're going to do that first. So yeah, happy with it?
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm going to have to take a picture of the pig for your mother. Even though, she may be checking things out. Please stop. She's trying to eat my arm. There.
can you mattress the can opener? Blah 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 blah.
You even gotta like.
Huzzah!
And apparently you got your Shaw bill. An email just popped up on her.
And my phone bill.
Yeah. Apparently, she's got her phone bill and her cable bill. So we should probably move this back. Once you're done, you get. Do you have a little thing for this?
No, I was literally just gonna go boop, 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 boop.
When you get to the table, what are you gonna do?
Be a bad panda. Obviously. I don't think this is gonna be big enough. As cool as it would be, I don't think it's gonna be big enough.
You need another bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second, I'll go get you another bag.
No, I need to stir this.
Yep.
Make sure it stirs stick.
Oh my freaking. I'll be back with actually a little container for you.
Confused. Oh, I think he's talking about water. Need liquid. Must stay hydrated. Gonna probably have to stand up for this one. Man.
Totally forgot about those. I also brought these. so that you can put them around the actual thing. And you can pull a brush across it.
I see. You're learning, young monkey.
I was going to use the thicker ones, but the thicker ones are too big. I still can move quite a bit of distance. I'm just waiting for you to be. Your mom would like you to adjust the ears on the pig. I'm not sure exactly how or why exactly. It's just all she said was, "I'm thinking the ears on the pig." So. This is also. Do you want to send it to her this time? Hey, I need you to stop going and making weird noises in protest.
Weird noises in protest.
I swear you just said, my nose is in protest. Okay, send to her.
Send.
What is... I have clothing that is losing threads.
Wardrobe malfunction.
So, first and foremost, can we please put this back into frame properly?
No.
Apparently I'm not watching the stream.
She is looked at.
But it can still go another...
She is responding.
Uh-oh. There we go. That. Yeah, that. I don't know how much you can see here.
It looks kind of wolfish.
Okay.
He has big floppy ears. What do you want from me?
Well, let me see the picture of a pig. Do you have a side picture of a pig? It may even be bigger. Pigs usually, it looks like all these pigs have giant ears. Or you can have it bend like that one does.
What, forward?
Yeah, maybe. If not, just at least larger.
I thought they were pretty ridiculously large already.
Yeah, well.
I was saying, on there, I had them actually quite small and more pointed.
Yeah.
Floppy piggy ear.
I was going to say, maybe show that to your mom, see if she likes that first before you do the second one. Yeah, so she wants the floppy ears.
Ah! Bottom jaw is smaller.
Okay.
Jeez. For someone who doesn't eat pork, Sarah criticizes my drawing of it. That's okay. This is going on one of her walls, so I guess it's okay. Just this once. I don't know. I'm not an artist.
Well, she sent me the picture. The same picture she sent you.
See, I made sure I had the little back. QB hoof.
I never said anything about that.
I know, but out of all of them, this one, they all have different types of hooves, and I made sure that for the piggy it had the little thumb hoof. Respond.
Please respond.
I cannot make my phone ring by looking at it.
Anyway,
They're responding.
maybe not having the elasticon until after you pour the goop in here.
Me? No. Answer me.
Well, to say everything else, that's not actually that important. He doesn't get painted until later, so. What?
Trying to figure out where I'm doing this.
Yeah, I was going to want to do the same thing too. I was just waiting for you to actually decide where you want to do this. Oh, hold on. I will help. This box has been used for so many freaking things.
The round part of the snout is right to the top lip. I'm confused.
Okay. What she's trying to say, I know what she's trying to say.
Get back in there.
What she's trying to say is that the snout here, it goes round, and then the bottom mouth is like that's where the mouth actually lines up.
Okay, well.
Yep, I will get you a thing. Sorry. Oh. Because what she's trying to say, I'll show you in the actual picture, is that's its nose, and its mouth lines up right to the bottom of its nose. So what she's trying to state. Yeah, make its nose round. Maybe not that round. A little less round. Relax. She just gave me that look of.
She says the ears are fine.
Okay. I think it needs to go like that.
That pretty much
And then
adjusts the
and then-
entire thing of the head.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix it then. You fix it the way you want to fix it, and then message her again.
Yeah. The way I was trying to fix that part at the very bottom made it look like I had a cleft lip.
Yeah.
So
Maybe just put the line smaller then. Yeah. No,
in my
just try.
opinion, it's
Just
not
try.
going to matter because
Okay.
when I paint it, it's going to be pink. His nose is going to be bright pink like a pig's.
Yes. So you're just letting your mom know that that part's going to be bright pink. That's all. You're right, Tammy. I'm not arguing with you. It's just to let your mom see the drawing. Sure of that. And then while you're doing, and while she's getting back to you, you can now.
Don't know if I should use.
Yeah. A smaller, thinner brush, you're trying to say?
Yeah, because this is
Yeah.
a half inch.
If you want to try that, go ahead.
I just can't get into any of the little nooks and corners and stuff with that. So
That was catnip in the box. Do you have a smaller brush then? Yeah, you do. You have lots of smaller brushes. Sorry if that was loud. I did not think of that before I dropped it. Or even after I dropped it, I really didn't think about it until like a few seconds later. Oh, I just turned off my phone. Used to turning off my phone when I have a message on there. I just go, oh, the message, I've already read it. Just turning it off. Why does it look so runny? Like, it looks really watery. Is that just me?
no, it's because I was.
You didn't stir it?
No, I didn't stir it. Sorry, I was trying to get it so it wouldn't flick like that. Where?
What?
I wonder. Oh, okay. I wonder if you added tusks.
Okay, well, add it tomorrow.
Box. I know exactly what happened. I was getting distracted.
Yes, you were.
try this again. Take 2.
Funny part is the fact that that's actually off screen. It's just people didn't even get to see it.
Am I painting where the antler is and then painting over it again, or should I just kind of go around the antler?
You should probably go around the antler so it's less work for yourself later. You can use these guys if you need to. Whatever you need to use. I'll put them all back now because I'm just.
Well, I'm gonna need them here.
Yeah, but I don't know which one you need. I'm literally just pulling them out. Oh, are we actually almost at 2 hours? Yeah, we're almost at 2 hours. Do you want to call it at 2 hours?
Like when I'm done what I'm doing with the lettering, or
Up to you. That's what I'm asking you. Do you want to stop with all the lettering, or do you want to? It looks like you want to try getting all the lettering done.
well, it would be nice, yes.
Okay. At least the first coat.
Because it looks like it's going to need more than one.
So yeah, we'll leave the table for tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this is going to be very hard on my back.
Well, if it gets to a problem, you can call it. We can do the rest of it tomorrow. You know, we're not where we want to be, but because you actually drew out all these guys, that should make the next 2 painting sessions so much faster. So, if you need to call it early for any particular reason, you can. Like, I know your back is going to start hurting, so it's going to be one of those things where you want to start rushing. You can't rush.
Ouch.
Do you just want to call it?
No, I'd really like to get at least
Okay.
some color in this last word.
Okay, just want to make sure because I noticed that you keep stretching because it's starting to bother you. I just don't want you to be in pain. So, yeah. So if you're wondering why she doesn't have color here and here, it's because that is actually where the moose antlers are going to go. So it's actually going to cover up that entire area. That's why she wanted to be careful that the moose antlers weren't too big, because she didn't want to cover too much of the word. And there's a little bit over by the A and the T and the S.
And in the H.
In the H, yes, which you're working on now. It's just what you're about to see even better when she starts coloring in, that it's got a weird shape to it. And the letters are a little messy right now, but and you can't really see it, but each of them has like a little point, like right here. And stuff like that. And what she's going to do is she's, tomorrow, it sounds like, she's going to take these guys here, which are just little brushes. And she's going to start filling in those spots and do a second coat, probably either, well at the same time, but she may do some of the second coat with the little brushes, because then she just has more control over where all the paint's going and stuff. But yeah, the oh, there's paint here. I'm not sure how paint got over here, but there's paint over here. Okay, I went to go pull this off, and apparently it just wanted to, you know, rip itself in twine. Anyway, there's some. Oh yeah, no, it was probably when you accidentally last found it. Oh well, means I will just have to paint this area white again. Okay. Yeah, it's already dry. I'll have to get off the white and paint over this area again. That's okay. Unless we actually do a background, and then, you know, just paint over when we do the background. Last time I talked to Tammy, I was encouraging her to maybe do a brick theme, have it so that bricks were painted white. And just have like the actual like kind of thing going.
Well, that's about as much as I can get done for now, because my legs are all shaky and my back hurts. So.
Yep, we'll get that done like first thing when we start, so that way it's done and out of the way. So yeah. So we are, like I said before, we are probably going to be on at 8 tomorrow, because Tammy's liking my late at 8 comment. I can't think of one for 7. Okay, I'm really struggling with, you know, 7. So, nonetheless, if you want to come and watch We'll be on at 8 tomorrow. Pacific Standard Time?
Yes. PST.
Sorry, I just... Anyway, so yeah, that's when we're going to be on. We'll be on until probably about this time. And yeah, that's all I got. You can sign us off and wait 3 seconds and then hit the end button.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, subscribers, for part 3.